My name's Dudits, I do builds and stuff. Today I want to focus on maxing out our strand weapon damage. We're going to get some seriously nice damage with our strand weapons. We're going to be featuring the strand warlock, a strand exotic chest piece called the Mantle of Battle Harmony, and we're going to be featuring cursed thrall explosions. We're going to be featuring sword logic and fang of air ute, the final warning sidearm, and on top of that we are going to be featuring the round robin hand cannon. The first part of the build is all going to be around the Mantle of Battle Harmony. Takedowns with weapons that have a damage type that matches your subclass, in this case it's Strand. It's going to grant you super energy, so when you don't have your super, this chest piece just gives you absolutely crazy super energy when you get Strand weapon takedowns. But then what happens when you've got your supercharged, instead of getting the super energy, you basically get a weapon damage. You get a ×4 weapon damage boost to your strand weapons, which is 25%. So you get a 25% damage increase simply by getting a kill with a strand weapon. Now, most important thing is this to remember is this does not stack with weapon surges anymore, but 25% is still better than 3 weapon surges anyway once you've got your supercharged. And when you pair it with things like the Fang of Air Ute, there's loads of different weapons to pair this with, but Fang of Air Ute felt really nice. I put rewind rounds on there, and external perks like weapon perks like Sword Logic or Rampage, these give you more of a bonus because these do actually stack with the Mantle of Battle Harmony perk as well. So Sword Logic, final blows with this weapon grant bonus damage for an improved duration. The strength and the duration of the bonus is increased when more powerful targets are defeated. So like I said, I'll just show you the quick numbers really quickly. If you just look at this first shot, 2684, just a standard shot with your Fang of Air Ute scout rifle. All I'm going to do is get a kill, and that number is going to jump up by a significant amount because what's happening, it's got up to 3859. So basically what's happening in there is we're getting the 25% from the Mantle of Battle Harmony for getting a kill, and if you look on that bottom left, you can see the Sword Logic procced. We're getting a 44% damage increase just by getting a kill. So the Mantle of Battle Harmony perk and the Sword Logic are stacking together, and it is so easy to proc once you've got your super up. Literally, you can just go absolutely ham with this scout rifle. And considering it's a fast firing scout rifle, this scout rifle absolutely smashes enemies in GMs. Now, this Sword Logic perk, if you kill an enemy that is a higher tier enemy like a champion, you do get more damage on Sword Logic. You get a ×3 and it's a longer duration. But look what happens here as soon as you've got a kill. These are GM level enemies, and it's a fast firing scout, don't forget, and it's free for tapping like so. It's absolutely crazy. You go on a right rampage with it. You've got absolutely loads of damage going on. And of course all the Crota weapons have the cursed thrall explosion perk on there, so whenever you kill something with a melee attack, your precision final blows off any final blow causes cursed thrall explosions like so, and it just feels super nice when you've got everything going on. Obviously it's a 260 round per minute. These don't really hit the hardest, but once you've got it set up like this type of build, you can really tell the difference. Obviously minors, GM sort of minors, the odd major now and again, this is what your target enemies want to be. You don't want to be really doing boss damage with this, but it absolutely plows through enemies like so. It feels so nice. Manspun Invocation is one of the aspects I like to run with this, especially with the Shackle Grenade, because every time you consume your Shackle Grenade, you're going to enter Weaver's Trance. So not only are you going to put out some serious damage, you are going to suspend things as well. And then on top of that, I also like to run the Wanderer. This is another suspension one. Tangles that you'll throw, attach to targets and detonate to a suspending burst. Destroying a tangle creates a suspending burst after a short delay. You can also shoot this as well. You don't have to throw it, you can also shoot that. But yeah, they're the two aspects I like to run with this. And once you've got like your Mantle of Battle Harmony proc, your cursed thrall explosions, your Sword Logic going, it feels super nice. Literally string things up, take advantage of the crit precision damage, and it feels really nice. So just having the ability to suspend things left, right and centre, like I said, get them precision hits, get all that damage going. You've always got your strand weapons boost going 25%, and on top of that you've always pretty much got your case, your sword logic going as well. And I was like I said, I was super impressed with this scout rifle, considering again it is a 260. I was literally ripping these GM enemies to bits once I had the bonuses going. Really impressed with it. It felt super strong. Obviously, Harmony and Strand weapons is loads to choose from, things like Quicksilver Storm, but Final Warning I felt was pretty nice as well. As we know what this does, holding down the trigger marks the targets within range and it loads multiple bullets. You can pick your poison, hip firing projectiles, there's extra body shot damage, or if you aim, your projectiles have greatly increased velocity and deal extra crit damage, and it also unravels targets. This, with Mantle of Battle Harmony, the Man-Spun Invocation, and the Wanderer aspect, I was doing some really nice damage again against like 1840 GM level enemies, and this did feel pretty nice, just getting that damage bonus going from the Mantle of Battle Harmony, that 25%. It did feel super nice. Another one which is one of my favourite weapons, hand cannon called the Round Robin. This is also a strand. This actually works really nicely with Mantle of Battle Harmony. I've covered this quite a lot on the channel over the last couple of seasons, but Mantle of Battle Harmony does actually improve hatchling damage as well. So again, I've done a video on this in the past which I will link, but getting extra damage on your precision hits and the hatchling is really nice. Subsistence is well paired with this one, because hatchling, not only do you get extra damage from the Mantle of Battle Harmony, the hatchling will also reload this hand cannon. So you're going to get loads of extra damage from the actual strand crit hit from the hand cannon and extra damage from the hatchling. And on top of that, you're going to reload your magazine, either from the kill from your hand cannon or the hatchling. So you can literally run around, put out loads of damage and never ever have to reload. Really good hand cannon. And like I said, there is loads of other different weapons to pair. Things like Quicksilver Storm, loads of like heavy weapons as well, like Circular Logic to consider. So Mantle of Battle Harmony, strand setup, it feels super nice. The only thing I've got left to do now is just go over my mods, fragments and aspects and etc. We've already gone over my aspects, which is Mind-Spun, Invocation and the Wanderer, 2 suspension aspects. I also like to run Thread of Wisdom, defeats suspended targets, creates an orb of power. Thread of Isolation, landed rapid precision hits, emits a severing burst. We're running a scout rifle, so severing an enemy by 40% is really good. Thread of Generation, dealing damage, generates grenade energy, so you can get loads of your shackle grenade back. And a Thread of Continuity, suspend, unravel and sever effects have an increased duration. Now, again, I just want to sort of clarify on Mantle of Battle Harmony, it does not stack with weapon surges, so just to bear that one in mind, but that's not really a bad thing. Like I said, a 25% damage buff just by getting a kill, and it doesn't stack with weapon surges, so we can actually take advantage of that with other mods, things like Strand Scavenger. You can pair that on there. You can even run things like Insulation, so you can get class ability picking up an orb. Innovation reduces grenade cooldown, or if you're running like an arc or a solar weapon or something like that, you can also build into that. Reaper mod on my class item. After using your class ability, your next weapon final blow will spawn an orb of power. I run 2 bomber mods to reduce my grenade cooldown, so I can get that Weaver's Trance going via my shackle grenade more often. On my arms, I really like to run double impact induction, causing damage with a melee attack reduces my grenade cooldown. Just more ways to buff my grenade cooldown out. And I also like to run a focusing strike, grants class ability when you cause damage with a melee attack. I found these really good set of mods on the arms for the Strand warlocks. Heavy ammo finder, increase the drop chance of heavy ammo on kill, and then Font of Wisdom. I found this one extremely important for a Mantle of Battle Harmony build. You want to be getting your super up as quick as possible. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you've tried your Mantle of Battle Harmony this season, and if you've tried it on any other sort of subclasses, solar, arc, things like that. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.